everybody, my name is Amita Harriet and this is my first YouTube video. Please like, subscribe and also comment. And that's what I see most YouTubers say. Like, comment and subscribe. Please like, comment and subscribe. Yeah, and don't forget that our God is a very merciful God. Whatever you're going through, I know people are going through a lot. There are people who have lost their families. There are people who have sick families because of the virus, the coronavirus. Please don't forget to pray. Pray every day because our God is a merciful God. He will make sure everything is fine. He will make sure those people who are sick get healed, and those people who have lost their loved ones, please may you get peace in your heart. I pray for your loved one's soul to rest in peace. Thank you. So I'm going to be just simply talking about how the government has managed to control the spread of the virus in the community, in the country, in Uganda right now. So what you should know about the coronavirus case in Uganda is currently 63 people. There are 63 cases. 63 people are affected by the disease. So 45 cases, don't mind, I'm getting from this because I jotted down some stuff, had written some stuff so that I don't forget. So I'm looking at it. So 45 cases have been released or have recovered from the disease. So 18 people are still undergoing treatment at the moment. So most people are asking, how come, my sister's son, so how come there's a quick recovery? People are recovering faster in Uganda. Like, people are asking questions and people are saying, why? How is that possible? People are getting recovering so fast from the disease here in Uganda. So before we go to the recovery bit, first of all, our government, we should really thank the Ugandan government. They did a good job. First, they made sure that the government has closed any public gathering on the 20th of March. That's when the government closed. Students from school, they went all back home. I myself am a university student, so we closed all schools from nursery to university. All institutions have been closed. So everything, the government made sure they closed everything. Every public gathering, whether church, whether wedding parties, any gathering was closed. So that is also a very big thing the government did, really to control this pandemic. That was a good thing. Government has closed every public gathering. That was the first step, and that was done before even we had any cases of the virus in the country. So the second thing the government did was to suspend all, the president has suspended the public means. Here in Uganda, we use a lot of, for those who are not Ugandans, we use a lot of taxis and people are squeezed in a taxi. People can be like 16 in a taxi, no space. So that was first suspended, and like markets, these big markets around was all suspended. And also, okay, there is a list of suspended things here. Movement in and out of the country was suspended for 32 days. Effective 1st of April. So that's when the suspension started working effectively. And public transport was suspended for 14 days. Private transport was suspended for 14 days. Borders 14 days. Tuk-tuk 14 days. Coaches also 14 days. Buses 14 days. Air transport for 32 days. So we finished the 14 days, but they added more, 21 days. So we are still, every public transport and private transport, they are still suspended for 14 days. So a list of things that were closed, totally closed. Shopping malls, they were closed for 14 days, but still the 14 days got done. They added more, 21 days. Arcades 14 days. Hardware shops for 14 days. Lodges, saloons, non-food stores, non-food markets for 32 days. Garage for 14 days. So all these places were suspended and people were told to remain home, which I agree with, because if people keep on just moving anyhow and gathering around, people are going to get sick, of course. So that is what the government has done, that has effectively worked, and it is helping the country prevent the spread of the virus. So, and also other things that has led to, now I'm talking about why people are recovering so like in a large number, and there's no cases of deaths yet. People are recovering in a large number because Uganda, first of all, what you should know about us, Uganda, we have had a lot of serious diseases, illnesses, like these pandemics. So our doctors and nurses, they have been fighting these serious illnesses for a long time, and others are much even serious, like they are much serious than this corona. We had Ebola, which was very serious, and it was also passed from person to person, right? So a lot of people, at first, the time it came, a lot of people died, like 60% of people who got affected by the virus died of Ebola. They died. So through slowly fighting the disease, then again we had the second outbreak of the Ebola virus. Still they fought it, and also the yellow fever pandemic, measles. Just know, these doctors have been fighting for a long time, and they know how to deal with. That's what me personally, I think. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, but personally, my personal thoughts, that's what I think. They know how to. Another reason is also, I think, because the numbers are few. Okay, 62 is not very few, but still it is manageable, right? It's a manageable number of patients. So these doctors and nurses have all the time to check on the patients, to treat them, to keep on really checking on them all the time, and giving them medication all the time, since there are fewer, right? So I was thinking, if the patients were more, like in thousands, there would be like at least also more numbers of deaths, or that's just what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking that since people are few, okay, the patients are few, the doctors have all like the time, like to be checking on them, to be seeing how they're doing, to give them all the medication and giving them enough time also, to be checking on their progress, how they're progressing, everything. Since the people are few, like the patients are few, that's also what I'm thinking. So yeah, that is some of the reasons why I think there's a lot of recovery, like the recovery is fast. Yeah. And also I'm going to now talk about the spread itself. Most of this virus, most of these patients, they were not from here. They all brought the disease from, I know most countries, right? All the cases were brought from, like, other people brought the disease in the country. The people who came from China, they brought the disease. People from, I don't know, Dubai, people from America, they brought the disease into the country. But the government got to, how should I say this in English? How should I say this? The government got to take precautions first before the people got to spread the disease. So the government closed the movements, and also made sure those people who were coming from those other countries were quarantined. So when these people were quarantined, all the cases were from the people who were quarantined. In fact, most of the patients, the sick people, were from the quarantine guys, from the people who are under quarantine. So the people, the disease is not yet in the public, like among the crowds, among the community. It's not yet there, since the government has put everyone who has come from abroad in quarantine, so everything was contained there. So also that's also one of the reasons why the spread is not too much in the country. Yes. And also, all I can talk about is, people, please, this disease is real. Let us stay. Yes, so from my point of view, that is what I think. Basically, that's what I think about how the spread of the virus is so minimal, and people, the rate of recovery is very high. That's what I think personally. And also, what you should know about the virus is, please don't let anyone tell you that it's a lie. It's not a lie. People are getting sick, people are dying every day. And stay safe, be home. Here, we know very well curfew time is from 7 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. That's curfew time. So by that time, everyone needs to be indoor. You have to be home with your families. And people, please don't move around and bring the disease to your family. That's not nice. Please stay home. these things will pass. It will all pass. It will come also to, it will also become history. Everything, there's nothing that does not have an end. Everything will, with time, it will also come to an end. Please stay home, stay safe, protect your family. Yes. So, and also, what else am I going to talk about here? I've talked about basically everything I wanted to talk about. So people, please, if you liked my content, please like, subscribe, share it with your friends and families, and also, seriously, you have to subscribe so that I also get the courage to keep on uploading, making more videos. And also, thank you very much. Thank you. May God bless you. May God protect you from everything. Please don't forget to pray. Don't forget to love your family. If you have families who are far away from you, please check on them. Call them. Even if they don't call you, you just call them. Say, I'm calling you. How are you doing? Find out how they're doing. Yeah. Yes. Love one another. Stay positive. Stay safe. Stay home. Thank you. I love you. Subscribe. Thank you.